Will GUICHABOU be able to take it home, or will Luna find his way through a bracket reset and take the victory in this tournament?
Alright, we have the map bands. We are going straight to APOC for game number 1. Luna's Tezca, Goichiboo's Linfei in grand finals. Let's get it going on, ladies and gentlemen.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Yes, so Apocalypse for game 1, an immediate clash coming in here. GUICHABOU first to grab a weapon over onto the Katars. Luna looking for the Endlight on the battle boots, finds a recovery but nothing more. Both players looking to find some opening damage here. GUICHABOU goes for the D-Sig, doesn't manage to find it. A rare D-Sig whiff by GUICHABOU, as honestly it's more common for him to hit those than miss them. That's another miss.
He's missed another one already, but no, Luna gets one of his own now, but no, he does make it back onto the stage. GUICHABOU trying to keep onto the cannon, try to get the dodge read with that GC neutralite. Cannon, neutral sig, oh no. Oh my days, GUICHABOU, hang on. That takes the KO. Okay, GUICHABOU, he's woken up. He's ready to get ready to rumble, and he takes the first stock with an impressive read. Oh my days. Oh no, and he keeps extending it. Oh no, okay. Luna makes it back. Nair into the D-Light again. GUICHABOU trying to make some more work happening. Another D-Light again hitting. There's the side air, catching Luna, jumping. Try to go for the ground pound. But no, Luna, he's got the exclamation marks trying to come out. Neutralite into the... Oh no, dodge read! Okay, Luna managing to dodge away. The side light isn't going to work at the moment for Luna. There's a side light there. Goes... Oh no, down sig not hitting. Neither is GUICHABOU's neutral signature.
Finds a slap there as well over onto the Katars. Finds the Nair as well. Luna's in trouble. And the GC. No. I want you to understand, Luna hit 5 moves that entire second stock. I was counting.
He hit 5 moves that entire... Oh, okay, but he hits a haymaker, which takes the stock as is.
It's a pretty good move to hit. It's just that one.
I mean, it's a good move to hit if you can manage to get the KO from it. Now Luna trying to claw his way back into the center stage. GUICHABOU Nair into the recovery again. GUICHABOU trying to hold on to this. Gets a Sair into this. Gets the Sair side signature from GUICHABOU. A little bit of unarmed there from Luna, but he's put himself off stage. GUICHABOU now onto the Katars. D-Light dare. Trying to find some more. There's another down air again. Oh, the down signature, but Luna avoids it. Now Luna on the boots. He's going to have to hope for something here. It's not really working out at the moment. Side sig from GUICHABOU. It's launched Luna off stage. Now getting onto the cannon. Luna's without a weapon, trying to throw it at GUICHABOU. Neutralite there from GUICHABOU. Now throwing away the cannon, keeping Luna off a weapon. Gets a punish, but that side signature, and GUICHABOU's going to go up here in grand finals.
1-0 in GUICHABOU's favor for this game 1. Will Luna stick with the Tezca, or will he swap over onto a pocket pick? And currently, I'm going to take a moment. GUICHABOU still locking in on the Linfei. And I mean, that was a dominant showing. Like I said, that second stock, Luna hit what? Like 5 moves. Just decimation by GUICHABOU on that second stock. Now, whether he can keep it up is going to be the depending factor on whether or not he wins the grand finals. But if he's playing in such a dominant manner, it feels like he knows exactly what Luna's going for every single time. Luna was showing moments of greatness there, especially when he was forced into a back corner and forced to fight his way out. But in those neutral engagements, GUICHABOU was just winning more often.
Yeah, it looks like it's either Luna's having a little bit of trouble with the servers, or he is really contemplating picking up the Tezca again. It absolutely rocked Luna again in game 1 of grand finals. GUICHABOU just has Luna on the download. he just genuinely has Luna on the download, and Luna's gonna have to wake up. He's gonna have to wake up and find something other than what is happening at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. It's not easy, and right now he is going back onto this Caspian, his Diamond Head pick, which we saw him find the most success with against GUICHABOU earlier on. Despite losing that match, it was the closest any of the games were between him and GUICHABOU. And GUICHABOU taking us to Apocalypse for game number 2, and once again, a Katars mirror match coming in here. Luna already forced onto the back foot. That first game was a horrible, horrible start. Getting 2 stocked in game 1 of Grands is never good for one's mental, and GUICHABOU looking to press that home as hard as he can.
Alrighty, and looks like we're getting a reset down here from Goichiboo. Yeah, he's just deciding to reset at the moment. Maybe some lag issues for Goichiboo is potential.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it happens in tournament brackets. You know, you get lag, you have to jump off, you restart your game, you deal with it. We are apparently hearing whether there are a few issues with our servers, although actually, according to in-game chat, GUICHABOU's screen just went black. So that wasn't a ping issue, that was possibly a much more concerning PC issue, but yeah, waiting on getting back into this game number 2. And it's just delaying what is going to be a very, very close game 2 right now. And Luna still sticking with the Caspian.
I'm still sticking with the Caspian. Yeah, it's been an interesting night of Brawlhalla. We've had some really good gameplay come out from the players, and we've had some absolute interesting moments, but now Luna is down a game. He's swapping off the Tezca. He believes it's not going to be able to get him over the line in time. Goichiboo, he is ahead. He is a game ahead. And he is going to... I mean, if it's in Luna's case, try not to get stuffed in his tracks. Now, try to get the weapon starve on Goichiboo, but... No, Goichiboo managing to pick up the cannon. Nice couple little Katar moves there from Goichiboo. And now weapon throw, try to get the side air, but the wake up from Luna. That down air really sending at an awkward angle. Really kind of interesting there. Side signature, trying to use that as more of a zoning tool. There's a lot of damage being built up onto Goichiboo right now. GC gets punished and ends up taking the KO as well.
Yeah, getting into this second stock of GUICHABOU. 40 seconds needed, 1 stock taken by Luna, and just starting to rack up this damage on the Katars. Notably, GUICHABOU did not get a chance to get his own Katars work in on that first stock of Luna, but I think he is a bit taken aback by the hyper-aggression that Luna is showing. But the ground pound move, he's done! GUICHABOU, get back! Okay. I was properly
Goichiboo, you scared me for a second. Not gonna lie, mate. You kind of scared me for a little bit.
Oh no,
wait, Goichiboo's still going.
They're cooking way too much right now, man.
Hey, you put a little bit too much spice in the sauce, man. It's a bit hot. Take it easy.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Cooled him down. Okay, he might have put ice in that little bit of stew or something. Cooled him down enough. What's happening here? Goichiboo going for a ground pound read again. Alright, if it works for you, man, it works for you. Goichiboo trying to keep Luna off a weapon again. The weapon throw, try to pick up something. GC downlight into the down air. Now keeping Luna still off a weapon. Try to get another dodge read there again. Now Luna finally able to pick up the gauntlets. Goichiboo with a wake up takes away the dodge. Goichiboo can't get anything else off it though. Tries to get the read again. That side signature ends up catching Luna walking into it. Goichiboo has evened up this game really, really nicely. And he's gonna try and put Luna on a silver platter to make it 2-0. But
he's certainly gonna try. And the Katars in hand into the gauntlets. This has been where Luna has been struggling the most into Goichiboo
that
right
takes
now.
the dodge.
Keeping Luna disarmed, looking for every single stray hit. He can find the dodge burn, the damage equal. Luna in the Katars mirror match. 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits for GUICHABOU. Can
Down
he find
sig?
the D-Sig? We both know he's looking for
Oh,
it, but he gets pointed for the side Sig.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
Luna.
puts Luna back onto the stage. Sidelight, Neutralite can't find the read after it. Now picking up the cannon. And now both of them. Oh no, side signature gets punished.
That just outright kills. That just
That just
outright
outright
kills.
takes the KO. That KO'd.
That's the low Linfei defense. The rare situation where Linfei's stats are really gonna hurt Goichiboo there, because I think anyone else would have at least lived from that side. Whether or not they would have made it back to the stage is a different question, but at least living from that side, that's just demoralizing, getting killed by a side air from that point of the stage. And he really wasn't that damaged. He had to have been like 130, 140 damage in the side air, just outright killing in the bottom right of the stage. And now Goichiboo leaving us with some very interesting map options. The Western Air Temple, a brand new map in the 1v1 pool. Small Enigma and Demon Island. Now, Small Enigma and Demon Island are probably the most differing stages in the entire game. One of them being very short walls and no platforms. The other one being very long walls and the most platforms you can have in a 1v1 map. And Luna is going to be taking us to Small Enigma for game number 3.
Yeah, Small Enigma, not a map that we have seen yet from these two combatants. As we go into game 3 here, one apiece for both players at the moment. Goichiboo trying to send him up early with the unarmed. Goichiboo on the Goldforge cannon, the Goldforge gauntlets there for Luna. Goichiboo trying to avoid the pressure that Luna is really pushing on at the moment. Neutralite the recovery, taking out the dodge. Ground pound there from Goichiboo. Nothing else can come on toward him now. Luna really trying to get some baits onto Goichiboo, try and get him to involve him in his game.
Oh, that's
and
dangerous.
not anyone else's.
Oh, the DI!
The DI gets a double recovery true, and just... Okay, that's 9 decks for you. Okay, that's what that is. That's 9 decks. 9 decks will get a true combo like that for himself. Now try to get some more. There's a Nair. Try to get the weapon throw afterwards. Now Luna. Oh, neutral signature on the cannon after the weapon throw. Now Luna. Oh, another one. That's not going to be able to get the KO just yet. Linfei damage holding in on strong. Side light punishing. Oh no, another side light. Goichiboo makes it the raw ground pound from Luna. Oh no, throwing harder than a kid playing baseball at the moment, Luna. Oh no, he's done it again. He threw just maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, but it's okay. Goichiboo now onto the cannon. GC downlight into the Nair. That's going to end up taking the stock for Goichiboo, but look at that damage. That is burgundy sauce. He's cooking because we see in the sauce. And that is, it's barbecue sauce. And it's colored in Goichiboo's health right now.
Yeah, but Luna isn't exactly on the most comfortable weapon for knockouts, and Goichiboo's going to find a dodge read. Gets hit by the slap. Goodness. That's more than enough, but in that time, Goichiboo found upwards of 50 damage here onto Luna. And while he hasn't got a weapon in hand, he is going to be able to find the cannon. The N-Sig not connecting. Luna looking for an early gimp here with these guitars. Isn't going to get his dodge caught there. Going all the way out for this edge guard. He gets punished by the side air. Goichiboo throwing out a lot of signatures here, getting punished accordingly by Luna, who's going to start to equalize up this damage here. Ooh. Finds the ground pound.
It was a nice ground pound there from Goichiboo. Try to go for that side signature. Luna managing to evade it again. Try to go for that recovery. It wasn't going to connect. Sidelight. Ooh, try to catch Goichiboo's dodge, but he's just evading everything. Oh no, Goichiboo. He does not get punished for it though. That 9 dexterity on the cannon coming in handy. The ground pound, that's going to take the stock. Luna really tried to catch Goichiboo coming down, but Goichiboo saw it in time, getting that ground pound. That was really nicely done. And now Goichiboo, he's holding center stage, and he's keeping Luna away, getting the double recovery again. Try to go for something more there. Neutralite, that's not enough to get the KO just yet. Oh, but the unarmed recovery will.
And now equal playing field for these two players here. Luna trying to keep Goichiboo off a weapon. Gauntlets in hand, but Goichiboo is on these guitars. Catches the upwards dodge and already racking up the damage here. Looking for the edge guard though. This is dangerous against Gauntlets. Gets caught by the Nair as well. Hasn't touched any type of ground in so long. Manages to touch, but took so much damage in the process. That's a dangerous game to play against Luna. Kind of underselling the difficulty you'll find against getting back against Luna. And now Luna all of a sudden, with the small damage, he gets punished for the ground pound though.
We'll try to go for the side air. Luna has one of his own though. Goichiboo does make it back just. Now trying to go for some cannon neutral signatures.
Cannon is really where Goichiboo's been struggling the most so far. Finds the ground pound, nowhere near enough force on that yet. The N sig is going to go unpunished twice. The side sig punished by the dare. The D sig finds the dash up
there from Goichiboo.
One D-Light there may be enough, but he's going to get back onto the Katars. N-Light doesn't catch the dodge, just looking to build up even more damage here. N-Light
he keeps building the damage.
Control. Doesn't want to commit.
The down sig.
T-Sig. Still living. Exhausted recovery won't connect. Goichiboo playing a very safe game.
Gets sided. And Luna is going to take game 3, 1 game away from being able to get this reset and get the bracket into a 0-0 position, but he still has to watch out. These games have been super tight right now.
For certain, and I mean, Luna was playing from behind that entire game and still managed to come out on top. That last stock buff coming in clutch for him there. And Goichiboo is in a when he's down in a situation, it's tough for him because we know he doesn't ever want to get off the Lin Fei. He likes to, I mean, he's known for the Lin Fei. That is his main pick. And the moment he gets off it, that's dangerous for him. Luna, meanwhile, has a number of legends in his arsenal.
Yeah, looks like Goichiboo, he's swapped onto the Tigress, which is a little bit interesting. It's a swap, and Luna's done the same as well. Luna is now on the Mordex this time. An interesting swap from Goichiboo on Tigress.
Yeah, I mean, the context of that being in the in-game chat, Goichiboo started saying if you get off Caspian, you lose, and then Luna said if you get off Fei, tell them to get off Lin Fei basically, and so now Goichiboo opting to play the Asuri on Luna on the Mordex. And this is, I mean, I was saying Goichiboo is known for the Lin Fei. We'll never see him get off the Lin Fei, and then he got off the Lin Fei due to an agreement in the chat. These two players not taking this grand final necessarily too seriously. But Goichiboo, I'm concerned about how he's going to play on this Asuri. I mean, we know he has an insane Qatar game, right? Like that's his thing. But he was struggling to find hits and kills with the cannon. So I don't know, maybe this random Asuri pick could actually be successable for him, because Sword is a very efficient weapon at finding knockouts. D-Light recovery, D-Light set, incredibly good at that exact role. But speaking of finding knockouts, Luna is close to doing the same against Goichiboo. The D-Light into recovery, throwing out the emote as well. But Goichiboo did manage to bring Luna into the red here. No weapon in hand, but if he can get his hands on the sword, D-Light recovery will be enough. The D-Light is going to do it! That's chosen bot behavior. That is actual chosen bot behavior, getting that wake up and going for the nair and finding a knockout out of it.
Actually too good. Goichiboo is like actually too good if you manage to pull that off. Oh no, Luna might be a little bit better. He's a little bit different, cooking in the sauce and dipping Goichiboo in it. Now trying to find some more reads. No, Luna is a stock away from getting this reset, and he's doing it in style with this Mordex pick.
Absolutely, just primarily ripping up with these gauntlets. The Qatar's coming in for Goichiboo, looking to try and get something started here. The N6 connect. Goes for the second one. Oh, the
can't aim the wrong way.
Manages to get back on the stage here. Qatar's into gauntlets once again. The side air slap. The second one comes in. He won't find a third, but the recovery's going to disarm. Sword now, recovery not enough. Looking for this knockout option. Side sig will not connect. D-Light won't connect either. Very dangerous situation to be in here. Luna just playing this off stage, gets caught on the side, but he's still living. Dodges through the ground pound. That was Okay, that was just 100% looking for star points right there. He wanted to get the spot dodge into the down air. I'm sure it would have been lovely if he'd done it, but GUICHABOU is going to find at least bringing Luna onto his final stock. Doesn't get his dodge caught there.
Oh no.
Down air to the slap.
Oh,
That's speed.
Oh no. Oh my goodness, Goichiboo steals that under Luna's feet. And we're going to game 5. Wait, what? Huh? My brain is not wrapping around this properly. Am I seeing what I'm seeing? That's a game 5. Goichiboo just he just stole it like a piece of ice cream. He just stole it from him.
You know what I love the most is Luna's reaction in game chat is just right. It's just right.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I feel that.
Yeah, he just goes, right, okay, yep, and he's just cracking his knuckles now. He's just limbering up a little bit. He was doing this all cold. Okay, he's just gonna pull out of big stretches as we go to APOC for game 5.
Wasn't on his main controller, eyes were closed, brother was playing on the PC. You know, it is how it is. Over onto APOC, Luna immediately trying to get in with this scythe, the ground pound by GUICHABOU. The down air doesn't find a neutral light. The side air to get back to the stage. Weapon throw wants to get onto these guitars. The weapon throw it down into the GCN light. The very Luna-esque play. Side light into the D light. Luna waking up here. Damage very equal across these two players. Neutral light doesn't catch the dodge. Goes for the D light into the dare. Doesn't manage to find it. The ground pound caught by the nair. The dodge almost punished. But the nair is there to protect GUICHABOU. That force field neutral air. And Luna disarmed for the time being.
Yeah, but he is finding a couple of those unarmed recoveries before getting onto the side light into the side air, confirming Goichiboo as that down air. That's gonna lose Goichiboo's first stock at the moment. And right now, Goichiboo, he's gonna have to try and claw his way back into this. Luna's scythe has been rather impressive in these last couple of games. Side signature does put Goichiboo off stage. Probably not what he wanted. A down sig misses again. Oh, Luna's going for the reads. Oh no, Goichiboo, he does make it back. But he hasn't touched though. Oh, the wake up slap ends up working. He's still going. Okay, Goichiboo is in the red, but he does end up taking the stock. He's gonna have to work a little bit harder to try and be able to get this back. He doesn't want the reset to happen. He wants to be able to end the game and try and end it now. There's a down air there from Luna, and Goichiboo hasn't touched. And there's another down air, and Luna is a stock away from getting the bracket reset.
GUICHABOU has a whole stock to make up in the space of his one. He has to take 2 here, and he's starting with the sword, which is definitely not his weapon of choice. Fishing for these recoveries, finds the down air, and nothing more. D-Light into the ground pound attempted there. He had multiple true combos he could have gone for. Doesn't manage to find it. The recovery is dangerous. GUICHABOU already in trouble off the side here. Recovery is going to go over onto the Katars. Finds the D-Light there. Doesn't find the dodge read.
Oh no. Picks up the dodge with that reaction jump nair. GUICHABOU trying to interact. Oh no, that GC burning. Oh, GUICHABOU does make it out of Luna just in time, but he is trading maybe a few too many blows than he would like. Down light into the side air. Luna trying to make his way back. Side light can't find anything else to extend off it. Neutral air losing the side down sig. That's going to look... It's not looking the best for Goichiboo, but knowing how game 4 went, it could happen again. Like, I'm not gonna do any jinxing here, because game 4 happened the way it happened. But at the moment, Luna... Oh, he pushes GUICHABOU off stage. He didn't end up touching Ed, but Luna couldn't quite get the punish off it. The side signature narrowly avoided there by Goichiboo. Now trying to find a way through this force field of Luna. The recovery not gonna connect. Side light can't find anything else. Okay, Goichiboo, he does pick up the dodge, but the recovery not managing to hit. Luna just throwing the weapon away. There's a side air now, just keeping onto the scythe. That recovery again, not hitting. Goichiboo trying to find something
recovery.
that's going to take it, and that's going to be the bracket reset.
I feel like that's the longest Game 5 set I've ever experienced in my entire life. Oh my lord. This is a this is a Brawlhalla marathon we're experiencing here, ladies and gentlemen, as these two players lock in their legends once again.
Alright, looks like Goichiboo is going back onto the Lin Fei in the reset. I'm going to be interested to see what Luna picks out here.
A bit of a little bit of beefing happening in the in-game chat. I'm gonna keep it a buck, but waiting on this.
Wow, okay.
By Luna and the Ember coming in here for this grand finals bracket reset. And I mean, that's interesting. We haven't seen much bow out of Luna basically ever. We've seen the guitars, obviously, but the bow nowhere near as much. So getting into this reset, I'm not sure what to expect. I mean, we saw the legend swaps in the previous set as a result of a little bit of beefing between these two players, calling each other's picks boosted and so on. With Goichiboo now back onto his main pick, taking this a bit more seriously in this reset situation. And Luna sticking with the guitars that we know he can play, but again, that bow is going to be the big question mark for this reset. And currently, damage being traded very consistently as two players go into his guitars. Mirror match Luna taking a small lead here. With the DC, Goichiboo always accurate with those. Uses stage control for it though, doesn't get hit by the N-Sig. Misses the DC, gets hit by the side air.
Oh no.
DC gets a risky one, and the
Oh,
side air
no.
path is going to put Luna in trouble. The weapon throw! And Goichiboo is going to take that first stock.
Yeah, that was really... It was a really nice read to be able to catch onto the dodge. Oh no. Luna catches on with the recovery after Goichiboo tried to send him up with one himself. Oh no, and now the bow's gonna try and go to work. Luna zooming around at the moment, trying to pick out his place. There's a side air there. Oh, neutral signature ends up hitting Goichiboo on the ground. Try to go for it again, but no, Goichiboo try to go for those spot dodges, trying to bait out. There's a cannon neutralite. Oh no. A little bit more damage now built up from Luna, priming up the bow. Goichiboo, are you wasting the dodge? Try to go for that recovery, but Goichiboo just out of reach. That neutral signature gonna end up taking the KO, and Luna bringing out the little raspberry plant.
Oh, the unarmed chef right here with Goichiboo. Katana's back in hand now. The side sig gonna get punished by the lone side air. The slap. Luna could be in trouble here. Does Goichiboo find the edge guard? No, he just dives off with a nair. Doesn't manage to find anything. Actually gives up stage control, but the side air will secure the knockout. Equalize up the stocks 2 minutes into this game. But Goichiboo has taken a little bit of damage on this final stock. Luna now in this Katars mirror match. Neutral light. Finds another. Doesn't find the NC. Goichiboo's there to punish. Double recovery. That's the 9 decks for you. Neutral light going in straight for the D-light. Doesn't look for a dodge whatsoever. And now Luna over onto this bow. Goichiboo approaching a lot with these down airs, which is very unusual for top level Katars. You don't see that much. And Luna finds the N-Sig, juggling these weapons, looking for a finishing blow right now. Recovery isn't gonna be it.
Luna at the moment really trying to extravagate his way through. Goichiboo trying to go with that unarmed again. Now picking up the Katars, that down air on his demise twice in a row. Luna punishing both of those. Not going to be able to find the KOing blow, but that is going to be it. Managing to catch Goichiboo going way up into the sky. And it's 1-0 to Luna in the bracket reset.
And things are starting to turn bad for Goichiboo as he was so close to the victory in this first grand final set, and now things are starting to get a bit out of his reach as Luna starts to run away with it here, taking this first game in the reset. having won the first set on that Mordex. And right now, GUICHABOU opting not to swap Legend, but to swap Drip, opting for the default Lin Fei with no color scheme. And now there's a rumor that default Legend, default color gives you a buff. I mean, I've seen people say it, and I tend to sometimes believe it because I don't know. There's something about it. Either if you have insane drip or literally no drip, are the two optimal settings to be on. Bad drip or somewhere in the middle, you're hurting yourself in how you're going to be playing.
I feel like just default drip is like an intimidation tactic, especially when you come up into it in like a ranked scenario. You're like, oh no, it's default. Who is this gonna be? Is this gonna be like an entirely new, different person? Or is this gonna be someone that I've run into several times? And I don't know, default Dianas scare me, personally. Default Dianas just absolutely scare the living hell out of me, but Goichiboo on that default Fae, he is a game down. We're going to Miami Dome against these two. I believe it's the first time that we're seeing it with these two combatants in hand. Now, Goichiboo trying to just opt for the katars. He does have the Gold Forge katars instead of a regular katar, so not entirely base, but Goichiboo trying to find out the opening hits, try to go for the recovery, but wasn't able to get the correct punish in. Was Luna. There's a neutral air there, trying to find some more. Ooh. That down air not connecting. Oh no, picks up the dodge. Try to pick it up some more, but no. Luna has to try and make his way back to stage, but does it with a helping hand of Goichiboo's recovery. Now again, the Nair sending him up. Luna trying to quick fire his way through, but Goichiboo taking away the ability to keep his weapon, but you don't need a weapon when you're almost taking him off the top with something like that. Ooh, gets a neutral light, gets a down light into the GC neutral light, which a very odd combination. Might have tried to go for maybe something different there. Goichiboo now, GC neutral light, can't pick out the dodge of Luna. Oh no, there was the signature being charged, but Goichiboo quick to stop it. Both of these players, oh, try to go for a neutral signature, both of them. There's a neutral light there from Goichiboo, try to go for it again. The slap of the side air, dodging away from the weapon throw. Now, can't, oh no, there's a neutral signature from Goichiboo. That's going to put him in front with the stocks here. Looking really, but you know, he's in Burgundy. Again, he's dipped himself too much in that barbecue sauce. There it is. There's a neutral light. That's going to end up taking the KO.
Yeah, and this game has really slowed down a lot in comparison to the previous games you've seen. I mean, it's taken 2 minutes to get these two players into battling neutral for their second stocks. Despite that, though, Luna starting to turn up the heat, pick up the pace as GUICHABOU approaching the red of this second stock already. The ground pound, GUICHABOU just narrowly dodging away from it.
Trying to go for a cannon neutral signature, Goichiboo, but it wasn't going to land. Regardless, Luna isn't able to get the punishes for it. The weapon throws left, right, and center. There's a side air trying to push Goichiboo away, but no, Goichiboo gets side air there this time, and Luna has almost an entire stock to play with in his hands. And you know, maybe try not to play with his food a little bit too much. Like, I get it, defeating Goichiboo will be pretty tasty, but don't play with your food, Luna. Oh, you're playing with your food. What did I tell you? What did I tell you, Luna? Stop playing with your food. It's gross. Put it in your mouth and eat it up. Gobble it. There he is. He's had a little bit of a nibble. And Goichiboo's just decided to have enough. Game 2 goes to Luna.
Now this is really starting to fall apart for GUICHABOU. Saying in chat, yeah, I can't play Brawl now, but yeah, Luna really starting to run away with it here with this Ember pick. In spite of the lag that he's been talking about, he said himself, if you're lagging, just play Ember. And starting to be a bit successful for him here.
Alright, now it looks like Goichiboo has moved. I mean, he's still on the Linfei, but he's using the crossover of Sakura. As we're gonna go into the map bans now. It's Luna's one game away from getting not only the bracket reset, but taking the tournament for himself. Goichiboo leaving open Miami Dome, Apocalypse, and Demon Island for game number 3 in the reset. And it's looking good for Luna. It's looking really good for Luna. This Ember pick. The bow's been working out really well, using that neutral signature nicely to his advantage as we go to Miami Dome for game number 3. And, you know, especially managing to keep Goichiboo in the air, get the juggles, get those neutral airs, those neutral lights, the recoveries. Just keeping him away, keeping him distancing. As we go into game 3 here, Luna really pushing through. Trying to make sure that he... Oh no, Goichiboo! Oh my goodness gracious me! My goodness gracious me! Absolutely filthy. Really just put Luna in the trash, picked him out of the trash, just to throw him back in the trash again. What on earth, Goichiboo? You're insane.
Where was this in the last 2 games, man? I mean, he was starting to taper off a little bit, and then opening up this game, like 10 seconds needed for a stock take. But now Luna trying to do the same thing. Goichiboo could be in trouble here. The side sig picks up. Pushed into the red state of damage. Cannon in hand. Manages to spot dodge the side sig. But this cannon really is where Goichiboo has been struggling into Luna. Manages to avoid the cider.
I mean, we've seen it when Goichiboo has played. He's really tried to just stay off the cannon as much as he possibly can. It's picked up maybe like a handy 50 or so damage per game. And there's a recovery there from Luna. He is now just trying to keep Goichiboo off a weapon. He is going to pick up those katars. And next, some unarmed gameplay from Luna, trying to keep Luna off stage, down like ground pound. Goichiboo not really going for a weapon, getting away from the dodge. Oh, down like ground pound, try to go for another one potentially. Now Goichiboo, he's on the cannon this time, going for a side sig, doesn't get punished for it there. Neutral signature again, trying to go for just using these signatures to much of his advantage as he can, because the down signature is what's going to hit, and it's going to put Luna on his final stock in game number 3.
Yeah, Goichiboo did say in in-game chat before this match, now I'm going to reverse 3-0. And if he keeps up this pace, it could be doable. Dodges through the side sig, has Luna off stage, doesn't manage to capitalize too much. Finds the D-sig though, Luna's clash, goes for the ground pound straight off the rip, doesn't manage to secure a hit off it. And Luna sourcing out a bit of a 3-piece there. Weapon throw into the GCD line, into the pickup recovery. And speaking of picking up, he's going to pick up that N-Sig, equalize up the stocks. And now it's looking a bit more scary for Goichiboo. He had a big lead here, and it fell apart in a matter of seconds. And now he's at risk of losing the entire tournament. And
this moment, oh no, he gets a 3-piece after the dodge read. Goichiboo trying to work his way back. Side signature doesn't even get the punish from it either. The weapon throw up, loses the cannon. Try to charge the bird. The bird don't come out. The bird don't hit. There's a neutral light. Try to go for the neutral sig there. Both players did. No, nothing yet. No recovery just yet from Goichiboo. Potentially try to go for something there. No punishment from that either. There's Sakura really trying to work into the difference. There's the read, and Goichiboo takes a game in the bracket reset.
Holy man, I mean, that was very, very close to really just taking it all right there. But Goichiboo will put his name on the board for this first game of, or the first game? It's 5 a.m. man, please. The third game, the first game under his name on this set. And even the players in chat are saying they're confused about the scoreline. But I don't expect... I feel like we're in this for the long haul of no character swaps from either player. I feel like they are locked in on these characters and they're just going to battle it out until the end. It could go game 5. Luna could close it out here. I mean, the two of these players are playing such an incredibly volatile game of just back and forth, back and forth. One player finds a 0 to death. The other one finds a complete comeback. So going into this next game, I could not tell you what to expect coming up.
We will find out in the end as we go back to APOC for game number 4. We're underway with it, and now Luna has to try and just... The bow has really been tearing Goichiboo apart in this set. And, oh my goodness, ground pound stuffing out Goichiboo's recovery on stage, mind you. Goichiboo trying to take himself up to the skies, trying to avoid everything that Luna can throw at him. But Luna's just really been handling it quite well. There's another neutral. Oh my goodness, the reset ends up taking a 0 to death. And Luna with the taunts already.
Oh god, that's brutal, and immediately just building up this damage as well on the bow, getting these hits in. And I mean, he's effectively forced Goichiboo into having a handicap of just having 2 stocks this whole game, because there was no response to that first stock taken, and Goichiboo now needs to find a responding, equally decimating play, but he could be in trouble here. Luna
does make it back, but the recovery hitting Goichiboo back onto the katana now this time. Try to find some more, but nothing else of the sort. There's a neutralite, not finding anything else off it just yet. Some couple reads, try to go for that side connection to Luna. Punish. Oh my goodness, okay. Goichiboo stuffed up the KO, and Luna is 1 stock away from taking out the game. There it is, finally. Goichiboo now taking it this time, but he's on tournament stock, and it don't look good for him.
I mean, if I'm Goichiboo and I've lost this reset, I'm at risk of losing the entire tournament, and then I drop a D-like ground pound like that both like loses a kill and saves Luna. Yeah, I'm SDing there as well. I think anyone is realistically. Now Luna just cutting up with these guitars. Goichiboo really struggling to respond here, a whole stock behind and not making back up the damage deficit. The side stick, the second hit, and the weapon throw. You can see Goichiboo just lose his last shred of hope in that last moment there before the weapon throw came through. And Luna is going to take it here through the reset, taking the 1v1 victory. In fact, both 1v1 and 2v2 in the Frosted Brawls #2 tournament. And what a absurdly bizarre grand finals that was.
I think that is one of the more bizarre grand finals that I've